Hi, Onion-san. Gonna say something? Yes!
I've been wondering when we're all going to go free. Since, if we did, how would I ever know? Well, I'll keep my tentacles out for you. You hear? As soon as I know, I'll be the first to tell you. You hear?
Oh man, there's no way to say, hey, we're free, you can go, like, now? Oh, can you call people? Shiren.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Ah!
It's gonna be any day now. You hear? Noticed you received a text from Toriel. Dear Frisk, sends an outfit.
Okay, I'm good.
Finish reading it.
Sans and Elphys are teaching me how to text. I am learning so much. For example, do you know what a smiley is? Please look at this. Now turn your head to the left. It's a picture of me smiling at you. Can you see it? No. That stands for lots of laughter. Sincerely, Toria. That's all for now. Maybe in the next room you'll receive another. So Pirates and Undying. Jill is not sent any new net texts. No response. Their phone might be out of batteries. You know, we haven't charged this phone, like, ever.
Ever?
So...
I'm assuming that's due to Alphys's tinkering.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last chance.
It's gonna be any day now.
We're gonna not tell him. That seems cruel.
Well, arguably, if everyone is packing up, some of them have to go through there to get to the surface.
Just to, you know, the
I
fair.
can't talk to fish, apparently.
We talked to the Amorphous
Amalgamate.
It's good, it's good, good. I'm with my sister.
Good to be with my sister again.
The artifact is gone.
It was stolen by an annoying dog who left you with dog residue.
Also known as poop.
The music continues and doesn't stop. There were umbrellas back there.
Yep, there were.
I do know, like, when the first time you go through this with Monster Kid, depending on if you start out with an umbrella, if you get an umbrella halfway through, if you put away an umbrella halfway through, basically there are so many combinations of interactions you can have with Monster Kid in that area. It's just crazy.
Do. You came all this way to see me flex? This really says something about you.
Oh, but you can't get up there without Monster Kid's help. Aaron, help me out here.
And you see you flex me up there.
Yeah.
Actually, I could see you talking to him again. Nope.
All the way to see me flex. Yeah.
so.
Ah!
It's gonna be any day now, you hear?
Actually, yeah. Because...
Just sent you a message. Dear Frisk, how are you? Have you been wandering around for quite some time now? I hope you are not getting into trouble. Only kidding. Lots of laughter. Sincerely, Tarian. P.S. Do not get into any trouble. But I swear I will hunt you down.
But yeah, because remember, the ruins are basically the first town, which is the closest one to the exit from the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
And the ruins are to the left here.
Yes.
So basically everybody from Hotland and the core has to go past that area, more or less. So yeah, someone will let Onion-san know.
You're not sure if they even talk to him.
Given how talkative he is to you and you're a total stranger, I'm sure they will. I'm sure someone will.
If nothing else, Aaron has to go back there.
Yeah, if nothing else, Aaron has to go that way.
Should we go for a ferry? Hop on. For stepping on my face, here's 3 gold.
I like how it pays you 3 gold.
Like some people are into that, okay? Don't judge. We're all free? Oh, okay. I'll stop lounging around. Does that dog know? It probably doesn't, does it? Heh. I guess we'll have to go to the surface. There are woods there we can live in, right?
Whee!
Goods, no dodecahedron. Ha! After all this time, you're still thinking about my hat. Please? I'm worried about getting older. I'll stop being a teen. No, I refuse. I'll just invent new numbers, like 20 teen. I can feel that piece of me has been well taken care of. The barrier's opened up. Then, if it's not too much to ask, could you take that piece of me to the surface? I would really appreciate it.
I need the piece.
No.
We'll take it to the surface inside you. Doctor, she brought my wife back from the dead. My son, he seems happy again. Our family, it's bigger than ever. Now that my wife has combined with 16 other people.
They're taking this well.
My mom might have to share her mind with other people now, but she's still my mom. And that's cool. Because, we're made of ice and stuff. What? It's a joke. Laugh at it. Snowy. It's a fishing rod affixed to the ground. Reel it in? All that it's attached is a note. Never mind, guys.
What a convenient lamp.
Just a conveniently shaped lamp.
And she still left the fire on in her house, you'd think.
Most of the pie is gone. There are dog prints in it.
I think she put out the fire when she left the house.
But remember, it's cool fire. You can't actually burn your hand on it. Because it's fire magic.
Box of kids' shoes in a disparity of sizes. Room under renovation. Ribbit. Seems like the rooms have finally opened up. Maybe we should finally go out to the rest of the underground. Huh? The barrier's open too. Let's just take this one step at a time, okay? Ribbit. Yellow's names were nice for a while. Next time we should try a relaxing shade of green. Ribbit, did you ever find this room's fourth frog? Ribbit, say, now that your journey is over, maybe you'll have time to listen to me. Since most people just press X to skip through my dialogue. That's right. Pressing X. You've really matured, haven't you?
Spider bake sale.
Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. The exit's open. I guess I better roll out. Hey, you mind giving me a push, pumpkin?
Nope. Apparently giving a push just gets you to keep saying that.
Ah.
Ribbit? Excuse me, human. You seem like you have grown into a thoughtful and conscientious person. Whether that was from my advice or not, I'm quite proud. Ribbit? Take what? Take Kitty?
So what do you guys think?
Hmm?
While I'm wandering,
Well, I'm entertained.
what do you think about... let's start a discussion about Undertale.
Yeah, let's do that. I guess you can just walk right over this.
I figured stopping her when she goes.
Yeah. Honestly,
No, that's not the case. I was stopping myself.
honestly, it is probably one of my favorite games that I have actually ever played. And I've played many, 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 many games. I think one of the biggest things about it is that it feels like you really explore the world far more than many others. Where, I mean, every little character. Oh, you gotta talk to him. Don't worry about me. Someone has to take care of these flowers.
Golden flowers, they must have broke your fall.
Frisk, please leave me alone. I can't come back. I just can't, okay? I don't want to break their hearts all over again. It's better if they never see me. Why are you still here? Are you trying to keep me company? Frisk. Hey, let me ask you a question. Frisk, why did you come here? Everyone knows the legend, right? Travelers who climb Mount Ebott are said to disappear. Frisk, why would you ever climb a mountain like that? Was it foolishness? Was it fate? Or was it because you... well, only you know the answer, don't you? I know why Kira climbed the mountain. It wasn't for a very happy reason. Frisk, I'll be honest with you. Kira hated humanity. Kira! Why they did, they never talked about it. But they felt very strongly about that. Frisk, you really are different from Kira. In fact, though you have similar fashion choices, I don't know why I ever acted like you were the same person. Maybe the truth is, Kira wasn't really the greatest person. Hey, don't blame me! Well, Frisk, you're the type of friend I wish I always had. So maybe I was kind of projecting a little bit. Let's be honest, I did some weird stuff as a flower. There's one last thing I feel like I should tell you. Frisk, when Kira and I combined our souls together, the control over our body was actually split between us. They were the one that picked up their own empty body. And then, when we got up to the village, they were the one that wanted to use our full power. I was the one that resisted. And then, because of me, well, that's why I ended up a flower. Frisk, this whole time I blamed myself for that decision. That's why I adopted that horrible view of the world. Kill or be killed. But now, after meeting you, Frisk, I don't regret that decision anymore. I did the right thing. If I killed those humans, we would have had to wage war against all of humanity. And in the end, everyone went free, right? I still feel kind of sad knowing how long it took. So maybe it wasn't a perfect decision. But you can't regret hard choices your whole life, right? Well, not that I have much of a life left. But that's besides the point. Chris, thank you for listening to me. You should really go be with your friends now, okay? Oh, and please, in the future, if you see me, don't think of it as me, okay? I just want you to remember me like this. Someone that was your friend for a little while. Oh, and Frisk, be careful in the outside world, okay? Despite what everyone thinks, it's not as nice as it is here. There are a lot of flowies out there. And not everything can be resolved by just being nice. Frisk, don't kill and don't be killed, alright? That's the best you can strive for. Well, see you. Frisk, don't you have anything better to do? Frisk, don't you have anything better to do?
No. Now that I'm getting repeats, I guess I'll go. This is gonna be a long journey back.
Do you have anything better to do than stand there with a friend in his last moments and whatnot?
Nothing I can think of. Purely because I'm curious. Yes, what do you have anything better to do? I'm trying to water the flowers. Can you call Toriel from here?
Excuse me. I did not mean to write sincerely. I meant to say sincerely. It's difficult to use this with large hands. Perhaps I should ask Sans to transcribe for me.
Okay, I guess she doesn't,
Shadow's not sending her messages. Golden flowers, broken fall.
It's every single time I...
Sans will be typing from now on.
That message. Hey Frisk. Hey Frisk. It's Toriel! I just baked... What's that?
A million pies.
Do you want any? Make sure you brush your teeth before crossing the street.
I get the feeling that's not a perfectly accurate transcription.
He'll send you a message.
I did not say any of that.
She'll send you a message. Greetings. This is Sans. I love my brother very much.
Oh, I'm being slandered. I like how you can just purely tell by like how they're writing.
She'll send you a message. This is Sans. First, you know that I love to get owned. I also think Toriel is very good and feast. Excuse me. Toriel sent you a message.
Tell cat video.
Inside, she meticulously describes a video she saw of a small white animal. There's no link or attachment to watch it. Toriel sent you a message. Forward, send this to someone you care about, or he's getting to rattle his bones at you.
Oh, Toriel learns how to use the internet.
Toriel sent you a message. Dear Frisk, though you might enjoy this. Happy face. It's an ASCII art of a snail.
I think I'm watching Kira's mind melt.
Dear Frisk, Undying and Papyrus wants to cook something together with me.
Please help.
Sans is telling me that
Oh,
they
God.
are excellent chefs. I am excited, happy face. Maybe if you are lucky, you can have some.
No, no. Well, I think we've talked to basically everybody then.
I wish I'll be fun with this.
Turtle sent you a message. Dear Frisk, if Sans and I started a band, do you know what we would call it? Dreamer and Femur. Lots of laughter.
That is awesome.
P.S. That's only a joke. Do not refer to me as Dreamer.
Oh, that's right. She probably would be going by whatever her maiden name was.
Okay.
Which I have no idea what that is, by the way. But yeah, I mean, think of the last game, like Final Fantasy game you played, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did you ever get to know the characters like that closely?
Yeah, it does stop you, by the way.
Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much, I mean, that's my thoughts on the game. Anybody else?
Your turn, Shadow Dancer.
Oh, what to say? It hasn't been said this far.
Or repeat yourself.
Welcome to Cornelia. Welcome to Cornelia.
It is significantly better than that. So, let's see. So, yeah, I think it has probably one of the best storylines I've seen in ages.
Mhm.
So,
I also like how it breaks the fourth wall, but like it does it for a purpose. It's not just kind of like thrown in or lazy writing or anything like that.
it's not for a gag or.
Yeah, it's like we're going to deconstruct the entire concept of saving in games.
I shouldn't have gone up.
So, Kira, your turn.
I still feel like I'm learning the game, so I can't have final judgments.
Hmm.
You two have both seen stuff. All the stuff.
True. At the same time, though, I mean, you've seen nearly all of one playthrough so far. That being yours. So, favorite character?
My favorite character?
Yeah.
I think you two should list yours first.
All right. Mine, I believe I mentioned, Azrael is actually my favorite. I really, really like him.
Kid Azrael is definitely really good.
Kid Azrael or Delta Azrael?
Actually, all of the above.
No, one.
He's the same person.
Not the same person, though.
Yeah, he is.
You as a kid and you as an adult are two different things, too.
I believe you'll find my DNA as identical.
But you're not the same.
Oh no, because it actually degrades over time.
Shh.
I got Shadow Dancer to agree with me. Now you have to choose.
That's why you get stuff like gray hair and
Yeah.
arthritis.
My brittle old man hip. I see. Here's the difficulty with answering that is because the amount of interaction you get with particular. Because okay, there are the three different. If we exclude Flowey, because even Azrael says, "Please don't think of Flowey as me." I think that the difficulty you run into with answering that is that you get the most interaction with Kid Azrael. You don't really get much of a feel for his more like adolescent form, or for that matter, his you didn't check when you were fighting against his final form, but it basically, if you did check, it refers to him as the absolute god of hyperdeath. So, like nothing really about him in either of those two forms. So it's kind of difficult to really say, because for those you really have very little to go on.
But he's your favorite for a reason.
He's my favorite, I think, just because of a lot of the struggle that he goes for, the fact that, if you think about the sacrifice that he's making, just for the sake of he doesn't want to hurt everybody else's feelings again, because, one of the things he talks about is, like, when he was Flowey, he did a lot of really weird things, so even though he doesn't consider Flowey to be himself, he obviously remembers things that he did as Flowey. And it's one of those things where this is somebody who has seen the universe played out time and time and time again, and basically this is the best option he has found. In a lot of ways it kind of mimics the player, because arguably every time you died you reset the timeline so that you could basically get a better result and not die. So it's kind of fascinating because you have the way you basically have different ways of approaching what arguably is a very similar situation.
Mm-hmm.
And even though there's absolutely nothing canon that supports this, I still personally believe that after the events of this game, I personally believe that Elphys finds some way of bringing him back. There's nothing canon that supports that, but that is what I think.
I know how to set myself apart now. An ear piercing. Wait. Ears.
Yeah, right.
Okay, me a find a flaw in this life.
So that was mine.
Okay. Shadow Dancer?
Oh, let's see.
Yours is gonna be like Greater Dog or something.
Greater Dog is cool. I like Greater Dog to have more screen time. But I don't think I can call Greater Dog best character without getting to know him more than we already have.
Yep.
And I do like Sans, so...
Sans seems like your kind of guy. Fantastic.
Well, arguably, okay, those of you not on, those of you who are just watching this don't know this, but Brony actually has a sweatshirt that is basically identical to Sans's. I don't know if you bought that before or after hearing of the game, but...
That was before.
Yeah, so you owned Sans's sweatshirt before Sans.
So is your official answer Sans?
I'm still thinking, tra-la-la. If it's hot or cold, you can count on me.
Boatman, let us go for a ride, I said, Boatman. We can ride on the tide.
Come again sometime, tra-la-la.
Slowest ride ever.
Well, without the triumphant bird music.
I think the chicken music would be better.
Okay.
The chicken music you sent me earlier, Shadow Dancer.
We weren't going to discuss that.
But you have to tell the chicken's cartoon story.
So, there's this old cartoon. Let's see, there's this old cartoon from, what was it, the 1950s?
Oh, Super Chicken?
Super Chicken.
Yes!
I've never heard of Super Chicken before, Shadow Dancer.
You've never heard of Super Chicken?
Correct.
So,
Though it reminds me of Rocky and Bullwinkle drawing style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, same era.
I knew Rocky and Bullwinkle. I did not know Super Chicken.
Rocky and Bullwinkle
Rocky Bull
became more popular.
Yeah.